WrestleMania is known as the grandest stage in pro wrestling. And with the reveal of the WrestleMania 41 set in Las Vegas, I figured why not go back and show you some of my favorite WrestleMania set designs of all time. This list is clearly not all inclusive because there are so many sets, 40, that we can talk about. But there's a few that have stuck with me throughout the year, so I figured let's talk about that. We've gone from the no set design of WrestleMania 1 to these grand, big monstrosity of stages that catch your eye and take your breath away. Each year, it's a battle for WWE to top last year's design, and I am sure WrestleMania 41 will be no different. With WrestleMania 41 taking place in Sin City, I am expecting bright lights. I am expecting roulette wheels. Truthfully, I would love it if they moved, but you know, I'm expecting instead of the welcome to Las Vegas sign, maybe WrestleMania spelled out in that sign. Playing cards, the dazzle of a showgirl, poker chips, dice, all of these things could possibly be incorporated into that set. And honestly, I'm just excited to see what they ended up going with. If the WrestleMania 41 set has been released by the time this video posts, I will make sure to add my reaction and thoughts of the newest set to the end of this video just so y'all are aware of how I feel. But for now, I am going to kick this video off with my very favorite set of all time, and that is WrestleMania 33 in Orlando. The WrestleMania 33 design was based off of Universal Studios and included the WrestleMania logo on the big Universal Studios world. The tagline for that year's WrestleMania was the ultimate thrill ride, and they brought it because there was a roller coaster off to the side of that WrestleMania set. We also had what I believe was probably one of the longest ramps I've ever seen at a WrestleMania. And who could forget the WWE ring that sat as a canopy above the actual ring? Truthfully, this set, I don't think there's topping it for me on this set. This set is one of my absolute favorites. Anytime I think of Mania, my thoughts go immediately to this set design because I just love it. It had everything you would expect from a Universal Studios thing. And I think it fully lived up to the ultimate thrill ride tagline. Now, the rest of these sets will be in no particular order because like I said, 33 is my favorite. The rest of these aren't necessarily ranked to me. There are just some that stick out to me, that stand out, and that I just love to look at. And some of these took my breath away, like the very next year at WrestleMania 34 in New Orleans. We had the Mardi Gras style WrestleMania, and oh my God, the colors. The colors were vibrant and bright, and they reached out to you and pulled you in the second you laid eyes on them. And who could forget the Jester's mask that spelled out WrestleMania, with the W and M being in more of a whimsical font than we're used to seeing WrestleMania in. Just like the Universal Studios theme, I thought that this theme fit perfectly for the WrestleMania host city. While I don't expect them to redo this design when we go back to New Orleans for WrestleMania 42, I hope that we do something that still brings out the cultural significance of New Orleans. To me, there's nothing like a stage that connects with its host city. There's something about it elevating the WrestleMania stage as well as giving us that extra emotion that comes with knowing where we are that year. At WrestleMania 29 in New Jersey, we replicated the Brooklyn Bridge, and that was our WrestleMania set. It was just a bridge overtaking the stage, and honestly, I really liked it. If you can't tell, there's something about the dramatic stages that just reel me in just a little bit more. Because this set design also featured a replica Statue of Liberty sitting atop the ring and overlooking its audience. WWE decided to take us to Hollywood in WrestleMania 39, which was located in Inglewood, California. This set just screamed gold awards and film. Everything about this related to Hollywood in every single way possible. There was the extra long ramp. There was the banners that looked like film going around the arena. And on the side of the stage, instead of just normal pictures of the competitors, they were made to be like movie posters with what match it was and who was in the ring, giving it just that extra and leaning harder into that Hollywood theme. Another one of my favorites was WrestleMania 37 in Tampa, Florida, which I believe was our first Mania back after COVID. This one featured a pirate ship and had the WrestleMania logo on sails as opposed to being on one big sign. If you look closely, you'll notice that on the side of the ship was a row of cannons, and that is where our pyro came from that year. I'm always going to give WWE their points for creativity, and having the cannons be working where they shoot out pyro just was such a small thought that I wouldn't personally have thought of. Probably, maybe, I don't know. But it pulled that set all together, even though it was a much smaller audience than what WWE is used to at a WrestleMania. Now, what separates this last stage from every other one is that this stage was more simple. I'm talking about WrestleMania 31 in Santa Clara, California, where this set design was really just a big stage and a press play button. Don't ask me what it is about this stage that pulls me in, but there's something about it being so simplistic and so modern, so simple. It's clean, it's elegant, and I may be slightly biased because that set fit perfectly to Triple H's Terminator entrance that year. There's something about the WrestleMania 31 stage that just won't let me go. So it's getting added to the list. I'm sorry.
I promised I would include my thoughts on the unveiling of the WrestleMania 41 set, and here we go. This is giving the WWE Hotel. This is giving WrestleMania on the Las Vegas Strip. I miss the roulette wheel because I really, really wanted that. However, I really love this. I love the tall building and I really love the elevator doors. I'm so excited to see what entrances they do with this. The playing card like posters that are hanging above the ring, above the crowd, is also a really nice touch too. Now that I'm looking at this set design, I'm kind of glad they did not go with the cliche Mania at Vegas thing and went with a more classic WrestleMania stage. However, this is beautiful. I'm excited. Let's wrap this up.
So let me know your thoughts below. What is your favorite WrestleMania set design? And how are you feeling about the current WrestleMania 41 set? Make sure y'all check out my other WrestleMania related videos. There is one on WrestleMania entrances, going through my favorite entrances. And I'll just tell you now, Triple H is in there a lot. We also have the full match card and WrestleMania predictions coming soon, if they're not both already up. So make sure y'all check those out. We are in the final week, days away from WrestleMania happening, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't excited. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn your post notifications on because my full thoughts on WrestleMania weekend will be coming to you next week. So until next time, bye guys.